Hiya, honey. Welcome to the Hag's Hut, where your fear is our demand. I've got a special on clerics ears today.
Hi, it's Tim here, your average dungeon master and your amateur bar master. Today I'm making a cocktail I'm calling the Hag's Eye. This is a variation on a mule, or more appropriately, a variation on a buck. A buck you can recognize usually by the copper mug, because mules are made in copper mugs, and mules are the most common type of buck. A buck is made with your base spirit, citrus juice, and ginger beer. Today I'm using ginger syrup. My variation on this starts with 10 blueberries, and I've got these delicious fresh blueberries because it is in the middle of blueberry season. I'm just going to grab half a handful here and muddle these. So a buck, when it's made with different spirits, is called different things. The Moscow Mule is the most common and most popular one. It's made with vodka, and the mule actually is the reason that vodka is popular in the United States. It wasn't a popular spirit before that, and people were trying to, vodka manufacturers were trying to popularized vodka in the United States. So they invented the mule. It became a hit. They got together with these guy who had excess copper mugs, and they made the mule in them. The rest is history. Mules, vodka, and copper mugs are now very popular in the cocktail scene. I'm making this with a dark rum. So this is actually a variation on a Rum Buck. If I were to make this with bourbon, it would be called a Kentucky Mule. If I made it with tequila, I think you call it a Tijuana Mule. There's all kinds of different stuff. I've got 2 ounces of my rum. Now I'm adding a ½ ounce of lemon juice, and I'm using a full ounce of ginger syrup in this drink. Ginger syrup is super easy to make. I made this by blending equal parts ginger, sugar, and hot water, and then I strained it out in a nut milk bag, which is a super fine synthetic bag. Shit. Not 2 ounces. 1. You can also make ginger syrup by boiling pieces of ginger in simple syrup while you boil it, if that's how you make your simple syrup. Just be sure that when you do that, you don't lose so much water that it changes the ratio of your simple syrup. So I've got my muddled blueberries, my ginger syrup, lemon juice, and my rum in there. I'm going to crack my ice in. 1 full cube, 1 cracked cube. At this point, since I've got my At this point, since I've got my ice out, I'm going to go ahead and crack ice into my mule mug. There we go. Shake. Now there's a bunch of blueberry pulp in here, so I'm going to double strain it. My hawthorn on top, tea strainer underneath. Just getting out all that blueberry pulp. I don't like it in my teeth. Alright, that's strained. I'm going to top it with soda water. So hags are a creature in D&D based off of folklore. Hags are actually witches. The word hag comes from Germanic languages, generally, for words that mean witch. And in Dungeons and Dragons, the hags usually live in groups of 3, a coven, and they share an eye amongst themselves, and they use that eye to spy on their enemies. So I'm going to take a hag's eye here as a garnish, point out, because this drink is dangerous, just like hags. Don't trust the hag. And then I'm going to also top it with a sprig of Lemonbalm. Smash up the leaves on your garnish, on your herb garnish, before you stick it on there. Man, that's strong lemon. The hag's eye. Good stuff. Rum Buck. It's got a funky flavor from that dark rum. It's got this really nice, fresh ginger lemon thing going on with the blueberries. It's a great summer drink. It's really cold, like a Buck should be. Awesome.
Thanks for visiting the Hag's Hut. Sorry about all the bees. There's no refunds. I don't care how many toes you lost.